to glory. Did we just see what we think we just saw?
If that doesn't give you chills, you're never going to get it.
As good as it gets.
This is a big day in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Holy moly! Man, woman, and child did that. Put them in the aisle.
Look at Tommy Frazier. How many tackles can one man break?
One of the great traditions in Big Ten football.
Touchdown, Wolverine.
You can feel the emotion. You can feel the excitement.
Charles Woodson, touchdown, Michigan!
The Nebraska Cornhuskers have come on to Memorial Stadium.
Wolverines of Michigan onto the field.
It's a launch of the Bryce Underwood era.
Dylan Raiola comes out. DR-15, as we like to call him. Raiola takes a snap. Back run of the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers!
Bryce Underwood under center.
Makes a man miss to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. It's possible that no other fan base loves their team more than the folks right here. 91,000 plus have showed up with Big Red, and the flyover gets us ready for the Big Ten opener between these two teams. The Home Depot Big Ten on CBS brings us to Memorial Stadium and Tom Osborne Field, and our matchup, the Cornhuskers of Nebraska against the number 21 Wolverines of Michigan. Welcome, everybody. I'm Brad Nussler. My partners are Gary Danielson and Jenny Dell. Gene Steratore will join us from New York. Well, partner, you and I have been here a lot. It's been a while, but this is the Big Ten opener, and these are two historic programs. Michigan, 12 national titles, one as recent as 2 years ago. Nebraska in the early 70s back-to-back, and in the early and mid-90s back-to-back. They want to get back to that level, and we kind of find out today, don't we?
But what's different nowadays is not just national titles. Both of these teams today can take that step to saying we can make a run at the playoffs. First things first for both of these teams as they rebuild to get back to those national championship
These
games.
fans think that Matt Rule in his third season can make some magic. He's done it before. At Temple, the third season was magical. Baylor, even better. And now Nebraska here in Game 4 trying to remain unbeaten. And we spent a lot of time with Matt yesterday. He's pretty optimistic.
It is. But I think if Matt Rule and this Nebraska program could pick the perfect team to play in this opening Big Ten game, it would be Michigan. You know, Ohio, Michigan, the bell cows of this conference. And he can turn his program around with a win against this team. 2 years, 3 games of work to get to this opener.
Well, a coaching situation is going to be a little bit different for Michigan, as Sharon Moore is gone for the second straight week due to a suspension. But you know what? Michigan's been here before and done it before. With more on that, here's Jenny.
Well, we're going to have acting head coach Biff Poggi as the coach on this one. His story is anything but conventional. A former hedge fund manager, then turned into a Baltimore high school legend. Then he was a head coach of Charlotte. And his history with Michigan, man, it runs deep. So Poggi was Jim Harbaugh's confidant. Now in his third stint with the Wolverines, he calls his bond with Sharon Moore like father and son. But due to those NCAA rules, he's been unable to communicate with him for over a week. Guys, he told me his job today is simple. Follow Moore's detailed script, keep things collaborative, and love on these players.
Well, the coaches might have been around a while, but the quarterbacks are pretty new. Two of the most highly recruited kids in maybe a decade, the quarterbacks today. One out of Detroit, one out of Buford, Georgia. Bryce Underwood, Dylan Raiola. Let's start with Bryce Underwood.
You know, Bryce Underwood had his kind of coming out party on the road against Oklahoma. It was not perfect, but you saw the beginning. And then next week against Central Michigan, they kind of opened it up. I mean, a five-star guy, especially what happened to Michigan a year ago when their quarterback play was inadequate. This is the guy they think they can build around to take Michigan where they want to and expect to go. For
Dylan
Nebraska,
Raiola, on the other hand, second year, and he's off to a good start.
Absolutely. So the whole year, last year, I feel Dylan was getting ready and putting in the hard work for a game just like this. As you said, all unlimited ability, a year's work, and now he gets to do it against Michigan.
The Cornhuskers of Nebraska take their home field. They have lost 5 straight Big Ten openers. They want to turn that around today. And the Michigan Wolverines from Ann Arbor have won 5 straight Big Ten openers. They hope to keep that perfect this afternoon. The Home Depot Big Ten on CBS is sponsored by Discover, T-Mobile, FanDuel, and by IHG Hotels and Resorts.